Alright, welcome back. Let's talk blades because that's what we're into. I got a special one for you guys today, and I gotta tell you, I was saving the fixed blades for another time, but this is kind of a special occasion because there's a special holiday coming up, and this is going to a very special person in my life, so I'm kind of giving it a good send-off with this video, I think. So this will be the first and last time you guys are gonna see this knife featured on my channel. So it's not a complete goodbye, but I just want to do a review on it because this knife started it for me. It started my entire Tops collection, I would say. So I have other Tops knives, and so yeah, you guys have something else to look forward to. But yeah, this is the Thom Browne Tracker, and yeah, it comes in a Kydex sheath, and you get this free awesome camp whistle. Or I call it a camp whistle, but it could be an emergency whistle if you call it that. I love Tops knives. If I ever buy camping knives, I'd probably go to Tops. They're expensive, but they're so worth it. I mean, they're just awesome. They're built, they're heavy, and it just takes so much. I mean, they're almost, I want to say, borderline indestructible if you use it the correct way. I'm not going to sit here and say it's indestructible and some guy tries to jump on it while it's stuck in a tree and then it snaps in half and call me a liar. I'm saying this is one of those beefy blades that you can take and have confidence while you're camping. So yeah, it comes with a Kydex sheath, and you got the carryability with these two notches right here that you can put the small of your back and actually use it as kind of a actual tracker way. And it does stick in there, and I'm wiggling it out. And this is an older knife. This is one of those knives I got back when it first kind of came out. And yes, these parts do swivel. It's a little bit rough, but I kind of keep it like that because I really like the carryability at the small of your back. And you can also carry another knife on your side or have your pistol there or whatever you want to do while you're out camping in the middle of absolute nowhere. But yeah, it sticks in there pretty well. And you can see the design on there. It kind of has like this protective coating, which I really like. It's super tough stuff. And yeah, look at that edge. And it has the saw back right up here. So that's really cool. So it's at an angle, as you can tell. It's awesome. It feels great in the hand. It really does. It feels... You just feel confident holding this thing. It's awesome. And even for my smaller hands, it's great. It feels great. Micarta handles, it's got that Rocky Mountain tread. It's what they call it on the website anyways. But if you're looking at buying this knife, it's around about 215 bucks. Yeah, pretty steep, but you get a lot. I mean, you get a real tool here. You get a real blade. This is just it just, when I saw it, I had to get it. I couldn't turn it down. Yeah, Thom Browne Tracker on there, and it's got kind of like a Native American... Trying to get this to focus. Come on, fix yourself. There it goes. It's kind of got that Native American like skull and feathers inside of a circle. Oh, by the way, that price was based off of Amazon. If you're still looking to get it, there's not too many of these guys left. But I'm sure you can go to Tops website and get it from them if you really wanted to. It is a full tang construction, excuse me. And micarta, the only thing I don't like about micarta is that it kind of gets dirty after a little while, so you kind of have to clean it, but it's not hard to clean. You don't even have to take the scales off if you don't want to. You can just run it under some lukewarm water and have a little bit of Dawn soap, and it'll clean up just fine. Oh man, I think this knife is just great. Let me show you how heavy this thing is. Boop. But yeah, this is the knife that kind of started my Tops collection. And I'm thinking about getting another Thom Browne Tracker. Just one that's a different color. So that way the person that has this knife doesn't get it confused with mine. Oh, 20.33 ounces. Yeah, that's a chunker. Yeah, big old knife. Now let's get some measurements on there for you guys, so that way you guys have a good idea. The whole table shook as soon as I plopped it down on the table, on the mat, excuse me. This is about a foot long, I want to say. Close to 1 foot long, dude. That's a pretty big knife. And it is. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but one of my friends already kind of put it in my head that it looks kind of like a Kratos kind of God of War type blade, and it kind of does. It's got that shape to it. Very intimidating. I like it. The only thing I don't like about this knife, and I would choose other Tops knives over this knife, simply because of the fact that this is, to me, this isn't really a self-defense knife. This is kind of just your all-around camping knife. You can't really stab anything with that portion. I mean, you could. There's a tip there, but it's not. Man, it's not really meant for stab. It's more for hacking and slashing with this thing. I think that's kind of, what it's for. So let me show you guys how wide it is. Almost cut the calipers there. All right, 0.8, and handle width. Get that in the screen, dude. Sorry, this thing is just so huge. Alright, so 11.2. That's just the blade. When it's in its Kydex sheath, that locks with authority. Yeah. 6.8. Okay. Not that that's really going to matter, because it's going to be on the outside of you, and yes, this thing does weigh, obviously. And I kind of do want to find out how it is, how much it weighs with the sheath. Bam. 25.33 ounces. Alright. That's, yeah. That's a lot. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys want to check it out. If it's your cup of tea, if you're into camping knives, this is the kind of knife that I would take with me camping, but I would also take another knife with me camping, because this, if I had to fend off a wild animal or somebody who's probably out there to try and target other campers because you're out in the middle of nowhere and people suck, this probably might not be the go-to knife for self-defense. But this is a great camping knife if you're chopping wood, or if you're trying to kindle some sticks or whatever you're gonna do, or cut some rope. Yeah, this might actually do that, but more for chopping. Anything else, I kind of want to see how it cuts. I've never used this knife at all, ever, so it still has the same factory edge that it had. When you get this knife, it's gonna come with that whistle, with that attachment. It's gonna be in a plastic sleeve, and you're gonna have some paperwork. It's kind of like a blue insurance piece of paper or insurance card from Tops, with information on it and what you can do if anything happens to the knife, and their, policy with all that. I mean, it's great, I guess, but I never use it. I just toss it. I threw it away. I don't really. Why would I keep that? All right, so let's try it out. Ugh. Nope. No, oh, a little bit. Oh, okay, a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, a little bit. Not, Okay, let's try it one more time. Oh. All right. Yeah, no. Yeah, this isn't really sharp. I mean, if you're hacking at something, I'm pretty sure the weight of this alone will do most of the cutting. But if you're trying to use it as just a regular tool knife, my suggestion, probably not use this as something that you would. I mean, if you laid this down on something and started hacking at it, yeah, it'll cut. Well, anyways, that is the Thom Browne Tracker. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.